Hello, 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 hello to all you beautiful light beings out there. I'm Bree. Thank you so much for joining me for today's live or playback whenever you get to see it. I really appreciate you being here today. We're going to get into some energies for you and just see what's happening, just in case you've been wondering about something, what's going on around you and the energy and any energy that could be coming in right now. For those of you who might get to catch or vibe with this video. So let's get a couple of these cards to get started. Oh my God. You have Archangel Metatron, beautiful energy. Some of the greatest energy you could have coming out. That is like the fourth or fifth time I've seen that card today. You also have Archangel Shamuel. You have Serenity coming in. Wisdom from Metatron. Beautiful. You're coming into some sort of a state of spiritual peace, comfort in yourself, your own spiritual gifts, your own set of knowledge, your own unique set of knowledge that you gained because of your life and life experience, past life experience. And then we have Archangel Sandalphon. You are evolving. And going through an upgrade right now, through a point of ascension right now. If you're vibing with this, you're evolving into a higher, better being. You're learning to forgive yourself and show forgiveness to others with the Archangel Jophiel energy here. To anybody that might have hurt you, harmed you in the past, and you're moving forward because, you know, forgiveness brings serenity and peace into your life. And you also learn from these experiences. It looks like you've evolved from any sort of a negative experience that could have been going on. So let's get a couple of more cards, and then we'll dive in deeper. This is beautiful. Feel free to call upon, should you your spirituality allow. Feel free to call on Archangel Shamuel, Metatron, Sandalphon, and Jophiel during this time, because they're certainly here guiding you, helping you, giving you this crystal clear divine light, wisdom, evolving your spirit, raising your vibration, helping you ascend to a higher spiritual place, a higher place of existence, you know, to your path, your destined path, bringing you to the serene destined path, helping you gain the light you need, the wisdom, the light that you need to move forward, to bring you peace in your life, and to help you bring peace into others' life. Because when you're balanced and you're in a state of peace and forgiveness and blessings and wisdom and light, willing to teach and willing to learn, you know, you tend to move forward very quickly in life. And not only your own life, but you tend to be able to help the lives of others around you who are like open to positive energy, open to positive movement forward, you know, open to making changes for the better. So, you know, when you have light, you tend to be able to shed light on other situations. And it looks like you are showing forgiveness and have evolved from some sort of a situation that could have involved a negative authority figure, potentially an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, that could have caused you to suffer, or deliberately this energy could have been trying to cause you suffering. But, you know, you probably have the type of energy that you forgive people before they even get started. You know, before they even plot against you, you've already forgiven them in the higher realms for the evil that they do, because you know what that brings you and you know what that brings them. So it just looks like this period is coming to an end because you're evolving past the suffering in silence. You have the light. You've taken authority over your own life, with that said, and are sitting in your own sovereignty and your own dominion, and moving at your own pace, taking your steps guided by God, you know? So let's get some more information about the situation and these huge transformations you seem to be going through right now. this new wisdom, this new light that you have right now, or have gained during this time. Whoa. All right. Thank you so much, God. Thank you so much for our blessings. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you for our blessings. Can you give us some more information on these changes, this additional wisdom and light and peace that's coming in, forgiveness, this evolution that high vibing beings are going through right now? Thank you, God. Thank you so much for our blessings. Thank you so much. And we have duality. Yeah, somebody's balanced some things, saw through some things, learned to balance their dark and light, saw through a situation where someone tried to create a glass ceiling potentially and keep you from your fertility, try to create illusions to try to keep you from your fertility, but you see through that. You balance your light and dark, and you're still going to have your fertility because you can see through. God is bringing you wisdom, light, serenity, evolution, and forgiveness, and you have authority over your own life. And with that duality, that 26 breaking down to an 8, we know you're going into this is fertility. It involves abundance, prosperity, and trying to stop you from having abundance or prosperity potentially, and create all these barriers. Someone showing a shadow side of themselves. Somebody could be like the shapeshifter energy showed you one face when they were stabbing you behind your back the whole time. And we see stripping illusions off of this fake authority figure. So again, you had the light, the wisdom, to see that this was some sort of a crappy situation for you, and you're a beautiful flower and you deserve to bloom in the manner that God, the universe, wants you to bloom. So it looks like you ended or are ending that cycle. This person was creating illusions that they were there for you all the time. They were really just trying to hold you back in various different ways and think, oh, if you stop holding me back in this way, I don't see that you're trying to hold me back in another way. No, it looks like you saw through all of it. And every time they try a new trick or whatever, you saw through it. You broke through the double illusion they tried to create for you and evolved past that. Learned from it. Letting go. Yeah, you let go of that situation. It wasn't working for you. It wasn't healthy for you. And it wasn't for yours or anybody else's highest good involved in it. So you got yourself away from that nastiness, which is great. Took authority over your own life. Reclaimed authority over your own life. Cut the cords to that toxicity. And if you haven't, that's just something that's being suggested to do. You see, these birds are free here. Here they're trapped and caged by all these illusions, kept away from their fertility, their abundance, being able to make a home and build a family. You strip the illusions. Now look at these birds, they're free. They're on these branches, living, making homes, seeing the sunshine, just living good. So they let go of that toxic crap, toxic people, toxic things, toxic energy trying to hold you back and keep what is rightfully yours from you. God, can we get a little bit more information? Thank you so much. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Again, I do believe you've shown forgiveness and you're bringing love into this situation and just kind of moving forward from that dark moon, that darkness, dumping out those toxic emotions people try to project at you or want you to feel and dump it right back at them. You know, pray to God. Always keep your energy cleansed and clear, whether you use Palo Santo, sage, it doesn't matter. Make sure you're doing salt baths and every day, whether that's a shower or a bath, and you're using pure salt. And, you know, just keep your energy clean. Incense, altar candles, things like that. Pray to God. And when you pray, make sure you pray that they return it to sender. all that negative funky energy that you don't deserve and it's not part of your life or your destiny, just pray to God that they send it back. And just make that part of your daily practice, you know? Drink plenty of alkaline water, you know? All right, and we have prosperity lies ahead. This is new moon in Taurus energy. So you knew that breaking away from this toxicity was going to bring you prosperity. That Taurus energy is very fertile. It's very grounded. It's very prosperous, you know? So this could have happened in Taurus season, could be moving into Taurus season and into Aquarius season. Some of you could also have a new romantic situation happening anywhere between that time with a Taurus or an Aquarius, or somebody highly aspected having that in their North Node or their top 3 chart aspects in the chart, in their natal chart. So if you're vibing with this whenever you get to see this, go ahead, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. My stuff gets shadow banned, so go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you're vibing with this at all. And then we have you're very close to achieving your goal, and we see prosperity lies ahead here as well. It just looks like you got the light. You see the light, and God is just blessing you to have all this fertility and growth for a long, long time, you know? Don't let pride get in your way. That's a full moon in Leo. You could have had a Leo playing a role in trying to hold you back from your prosperity, hold you back from moving forward in some kind of a way, shape, or form, like acting like some sort of a sick psycho, like stalker energy, as if you were somehow property or belong to them, or, you know, just trying to create barriers so that you can't move ahead because this person is so like pathetic and bitter and scorned and too slow to even begin to try to work on themselves, to try to heal themselves, like, but walking around as a man or woman, or claiming to be a man or woman, but trying to block your life. It's kind of pathetic. It's really pathetic. So let's get some more energy on this. And again, thank you so much for any of you high vibing beings that get to see this, who joined me today for this video during playback or whatever, whenever you get to see this video. So let's get some more information about what was going on in the background of this situation and why somebody was trying to block you from your prosperity, why somebody thought they had authority over your life as a sovereign human being. You're born as a sovereign human being, like everybody else, free. So let's see why somebody thinks they have power over your life or power to control your steps, your fertility, your prosperity, your ability to be abundant. Let's see why somebody thinks that's their job when they are not God. Why does somebody think they have the right to affect or control somebody's destiny here, God? Can we go deeper into what's supposed to be a toxic Leo energy? You also have changes during 2 new moon cycles and a full moon cycle upcoming. The Leo energy is toxic. These, okay, we're going to start with these. So we have toxic karmics arrested by force after a standoff and or a chase. Life in prison. So you got some toxic people that did some really terrible toxic things to you, tried to disrupt your serenity, tried to take authority over your life, create illusions and obstacles, and they're going to jail for a long time. The rest of their natural life and spiritual jail, who knows how long that's going to be. So we're also seeing toxic karmic, someone who cannot beat you now wants to join you. So somebody has tried so hard to try to harm you, hurt you, hold you back, and they weren't able to do that. So now they're trying to present you some sort of an offer, come join your side, your team, the good side, and things like that. But it's one of those, if you can't beat them, join them type of situations. Toxic karmics found in contempt of court or perjury. So these people or this person is going to lie in jail or lie in court and potentially be found in contempt of court, get more time added to their sentence for lying to the judge and things like that. And this person also is a liar and lies to you and anybody else. This is the type of person that would go stand in a church, literally on some sacred holy ground, and just tell a complete lie. It's very evil, dark energy. Get those. You could have an aunt involved in this toxicity, someone who is an aunt, someone old enough to be an aunt, someone who was your play aunt, someone who is someone else's aunt. But this feels more like your paternal or maternal aunt. Looks like you're going to be going shopping soon. You could be going to adopt a new pet or something of the sort, or somebody involved in this did, but you have some sort of a shopping trip coming up soon. With this prosperity, toxic cords have been cut. So you've cut cords to this toxicity because you knew it was so toxic to be involved with these toxic energies, whether they were family, friends, coworkers, employers, regardless of what it was. You've cut this energy off because you don't deal in dark stuff, you don't mess with dark stuff, and you don't like dark stuff around you. Self-care is needed ASAP. So it looks like with this shopping trip, this new pet you'll potentially be getting, you need to do some self-care, take some time for yourself to, heal, grow, and just nurture yourself after this toxicity, whatever that may be for you. If you like music, turn your music on, dance, and sing along. If that's self-care for you. If you like to get massages and you can afford to do that, get a massage. If you like to go sit by the water, do so. Take a walk, play with your animals, play with your children, whatever feels like self-care to you. Even if it's a candlelit bubble bath. You have a God-sent job coming in during this time, or position, business of some kind, upgrade. Toxic karmics use their bodies as payment to send dumb idiots to stalk you. So these toxic people can't even financially afford, and even if they can financially afford to harm you and hurt you and put those obstacles and roadblocks and illusions that they try to create for you, they're still willfully using their body as payment to send people to stalk you. And that is the most low-life, disgusting thing. Like, can you imagine calling yourself a decent person? Yeah, right. So toxic cords have been cut. You're free as a bird. You're sovereign. You're independent, as we all are born, and you're free. You're free to live your life like God intended on your highest path for you. Toxic karmics, group stalking, landlords, tenants arrested, lost it all, no property left, jail. So it looks like some of these people who are sent to stalk you could be landlords and so-called tenants. They probably never use water, never use electricity. They probably don't really have furniture. You probably never see them bring groceries in the house or so much as leave when you don't leave or not around your schedule, and things like that. But no good news is good news. So right now, these toxic energies who aren't hearing from you or aren't seeing your moves or think they don't see your moves or whatever the case may be, they're thinking things are going pretty smooth for them, but let them think that. And as for you, having these toxic people out of your life has meant that you don't get as many toxic phone calls, text messages from these fake friends and family members and stuff, just trying to disturb you. Take your time, take your peace, create drama, create issues, try to create emotional trauma cords, anything that they could do to potentially try to damage you and hurt you. Because hurt people who can't heal, who won't heal themselves, hurt other people. They will suffer total loss due to their karma. So these people have done some significant things to you that are horrific. It's a lot of people. This is group stalking. So they're con artists. They probably read those fake little scripts and do the fake little coughs and repeat your conversations back to you and play all kind of noise devices or create noise when you're doing different things. But it's pathetic. Anyway, you have a visitor arriving. We have this short break energy coming up just so you can do self-care, get closer to God, get closer to your higher self, heal your body, mind, and spirit. It's like a blessed break for you so that you can heal from all this suffering that you've been going through and let your body like upgrade and evolve and allow all this prosperity into your life and this love into your life, that all of these several energies played a role in trying to stop, block you from having love, friends, family, right down to like good credit, right down to privacy and things like that. They didn't want you to have anything that could have brought you peace of mind, and they did absolutely everything they could to disrupt every aspect of human life that would disrupt your peace of mind and keep you from progressing and moving forward. This is the type of energy that tries to block your business. This is the type of energy that has unfair competition that could be proven. This is the type of energy that is bigoted and suppresses the truth and violates constitutional rights all the time, which is why they're going to spend the rest of their life in jail, because they not only did it one way. When that way doesn't work, then they move on to the next way. They compound their karma. You know, these aren't smart people, or they wouldn't compound their karma. Or even if they are smart, they are operatives of dark energy and devils and stuff like that. You know what I mean? These are people who would not pass judgment, that you don't even need in your life, because they're trying to use you anyway. Think about leaving a toxic job, person, or place. So yeah, I think you're moving away from all of this toxicity. No means no. You probably have to say this repeatedly to this energy. You don't want to be involved. You're a child of light. You don't sell your body. You don't sell your soul. You don't sell out for a job. You don't sell out for a place to stay. You don't sell out for a car or anything else stupid. You're not a part of anything dark. You said no repeatedly to this energy and these people, and they don't seem to get it, which is more and more karma. So anyway, a prize, you have a prize from a sweepstakes, gambling, or finding money. You have so much good luck coming in during this time. So that's nice. If you play lottery or if you gamble or something of that nature, or some sort of a rebate or refund or something of that nature. So toxic karmics now scared of your spiritual gifts. So the very people who tried to block you from ascension, from prospering in your life, experiencing any of the thing that God wants everybody on this planet to experience, now we're scared of how spiritually blessed and protected and strong you are, and the spiritual protection you have around you. So toxic karmics trying the baby trap, run. So you have a toxic karmic that could become male or female, that could be coming back to try to get pregnant or to try to get you pregnant. So be aware of that. You need to do something nice for yourself. And we saw that with that self-care card. So take some time out when you can soon to do something nice for yourself, because you deserve it. Do some self-care for yourself. It looks like you have some extra finances that are unexpected coming in for you. So be out on the lookout for that. And when those unexpected finances come in, go do something nice for yourself. Of course, put some in savings and, take care of your responsibilities, but you're your responsibility. So make sure your cup is full. You're given from a full cup. And just make sure you're giving thanksgiving, thanking God for your blessings, keeping your energy clean and pure with Palo Santo sage, whatever you use, incense, holy water, Florida water, a mix, a combination, whatever you do. Combination is best, by the way. And make sure just when you're praying, you praying to send back that nasty, dirty energy to sender. Toxic karmics cannot pay loans. They have bad karma. So some people could have took out some big loans, maybe for homes or pricey vehicles, businesses, or anything of the sort. Destiny is being corrected, though, because these people tried to steal and take things that were rightfully yours and meant for you. So that means that, things change in their lives and not for the better. And things are going to change in your life for prosperity and, for better days ahead. Toxic karmic bribes exposed on TV news publicly. So it looks like some of these people gave and received payoffs to hurt you, to stalk you in groups, to group harass you, to group prevent you from having a job, to group prevent you from being healthy, to group prevent you from having peace anywhere you go, to group prevent you from having financial success, to group prevent you from having spiritual success, to group prevent you from having love, to group prevent you from having friends, to group prevent you from having family, to group prevent you from having business success, job success. That's what these types of people do. Toxic groups exposed on TV. There's been an investigation, could have been an investigation for a long, 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 long time. Looks like they're getting exposed on TV. There's some fast moving energy correcting TV, correcting destiny, and bringing some things to light to the public. Issues resolved quickly. Looks like this energy is picking up momentum. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you know how I've been saying fall is for the fallen. You probably get it by now and understand what that means, because I've said it so much. But anyway, you have significant issues being resolved. During this time for you, whenever you get to see this video, you're going to hear your toxic people around you going through divorces and breaking up. And somebody's got to settle out of court with you and involving this issue. And they probably got to settle out of court with other people as well. All of these people hurt themselves by trying to play you out, trying to hurt you and take from you. They really just hurt themselves and need mental, spiritual, and lots of help. God removed any false contracts made in your name, and you brought the tower down on these people. So now they probably truly need your help, but they definitely need mental and spiritual help. But yeah, God blocked and removed any and all false contracts made in your name. The people who tried to sign in your name or forge your name or energy are responsible. That's just universal law. It's against universal law to even try, first of all. But I'm not going to go too deep into that. Let's get a couple of more cards. We'll get some Alice cards. This feels appropriate. If you happen to vibe with this when you do see this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And again, thank you for sharing good energy. And even if you're not here to share good energy, I transmute it, and that's what it is. So anyway, nonsense. It's time to talk sense. So you brought the tower because somebody was lying to you or on you. Again, creating those illusions, trying to create barriers in your life in every aspect, whether that be your education, your peace at work, your peace at home, your ability to have love, your ability to have good friendships, family, a healthy body, a healthy life, a healthy mind, privacy, anything of that nature. But yeah, you saw through all the nonsense. You brought the tower, and the energy is coming quickly to settle up karma. God is coming to collect on karma. And we know that's happening quickly, that all this happened quickly. So belong to your own dream, create your own life. With this 32 energy, that's a 5. We know that you, again, brought the tower. You brought change. You believe in yourself. You believe in the Most High God, and you don't believe in anything a man or woman could tell you, because it's, it can come from a selfish place, and you can see through their illusions and their lies. So when they're coming at you for a selfish reason, a hurtful or harmful reason at this point. And so you're off potentially on your own spiritual journey, just growing, minding your own business, and watching the towers fall publicly for the people around you who try to group harm you, group stalk you, sign false contracts in your name, and keep money from you, keep you from the prosperity of your work or your business, keep you from having good health, any form of stability or a foundation in any way, shape, or form that is relevant to life here in the 3D. They even try to be able to keep you and block you from your spirituality and your spiritual gifts. You have a real toxic Leo energy around you. But you have more positive energy, Taurus energy, Aquarius energy coming in. And you have minimally three positive cycles coming in. We see you have financial upgrades coming in as well. Curiouser and curiouser. Discovery, inquiry, weirdness, and curiosity. Yeah, you're weird in a good way and you don't care. You don't want to be cookie cutter. You don't want to be like the crowd. The crowd is like weird and demonic and doesn't even think for itself. So it's like, why would you want to be like the crowd? The crowd can't even make their own choices. You're curious about life. You're curious about creation, and your curiosity and your willingness to believe in God, a higher being, believe in yourself has led you to a higher plane of existence, and you're just vibrating too high for this toxicity right now. So it looks like you have, all these positive upgrades coming. So that's really nice energy. Let's let me get just a couple. No, not these. Actually, let's get a couple of these cards. Then maybe we'll get some initials and close this bad boy up. And again, I thank you to those of you who come to bring good energy and receive good energy. I'm not talking to the rest of you. And thank you so much for liking, subscribing, and hitting the notification bell. I appreciate it. Thank you so much for helping the channel grow. Okay. So you have talent, take advantage of it. Yeah, these people probably knew you had talent, try to block you from having your talent, but you're still getting your wish. The answer is yes. Your lucky numbers are 11 and 269 during this time. A relative is ill or will be ill, but will recover. So maybe you know of somebody around you who is family who is ill. Looks like they're going into some sort of a recovery stage. Maybe they're going from, the dark side to the light side or something of that nature. If it's even on a deeper scale, start living your own life, which we already see. Dreaming your own dream, create your own life already, And then we have, you are going to move to a new house. Do not give up hope. A long motor trip will end with a surprise at the end. So like these long cycles are going to end with some pretty nice surprises for you and some pretty unlucky surprises with all these tower moments for these karmics who try to group hate on you and prevent you from the things that you and everybody else deserves. You have been wishing for something. So it looks like you got wishes coming through. You have love coming to you. You got prosperity coming to you. You got some form of, let's say, vindication, truths coming to light. You're going to see the people who did you wrong have to pay for it. And God closed out some toxic contracts and cycles, cut some cords that allows you to live free. So go ahead and enjoy this little downtime that you're going to have right now, because you're going to be busy with business success like you saw already. So TMKEOS and G could be involved with this. This could be first, last, middle, initials, person, place, or thing, business, group, association, organization, anything of the sort, school, things like that. We also have P, G, U, Z, O, a D, and an I. One more for the Holy Spirit. I have distracted. We also have R, S, T, G, M, D, and V. So let's close this out with some inspiration. And again, if you vibe with this, go ahead, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate your good energy. And you should check videos up to 3 weeks back. You could be in that energy time frame and moving forward. So hit the notification bell. Go over to Awake 33 meditations if you want to vibe out with some high frequency tunes, get your body in alignment and all of these things, your chakras. All right, so we have 2 for you today. We have, though you may stumble, you will not fall, for the Lord upholds you with his hand. So you're not of the fallen. God will never let you fall because you're a spiritually ascended being. So there will never be a point where you become one of the fallen. And God's always going to catch you and always have your back. That's also what that means. May the grace of the Lord Jesus be with God's holy people. Listen, God's showing grace on you in a lot of areas of your life because, you know, you're protected, you're blessed, you're high spiritually ranking, you're chosen to walk of the light. You were chosen to be given this wisdom and authority over your life to evolve your life forward and help move humanity and mankind forward with this love and forgiveness energy. That's like all of our jobs here. Anyway, many are the plans in a person's heart, but it is the Lord's purpose that prevails. So even though evil people have plans against you, and even though sometimes in life we can find ourselves off of our path, God's purpose and God's plan is always going to be what reigns supreme, and it's always going to be what works out best in the end. You know, God, everything is in divine timing. Revelations can tell you that, if nothing else, Genesis and things like that. But with that said, God's got this, and God's keeping your plans and your wishes safe and bringing that stuff into fruition. You know what I mean? With that prosperity lying ahead, and you being close to achieving your goals, bringing all these towers, seeing through the nonsense. You know, my flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. So yeah, you know, none of us are perfect. Every being is flawed. You know what I mean? But God doesn't expect you to be perfect. God just expects you to be strong as you can and continue to walk with Him. You know what I mean? It's not much to receive blessings. God just expects for you to shed light and pray to God if you have troubles. Pray to God if you can't, if you're confused by something. Pray to God if you're having financial issues. Pray to God if you are having family or friend issues. That is what God is for. There's no strings attached, folks. You know. Anyway, I'm Bree. Thank you guys for anybody who was able to jump on the live today and you enjoyed it. I really appreciate you being here, spending your time with me. Check this morning's video and videos up to about 3 weeks back. Again, you might be in that energy, but again, fall is for the fallen, and we're moving into a really financially prosperous time, as we saw for your reading here, and all this good luck coming in. But anyway, I'm Bree, and I'll see you guys soon with another live, and I'll be back tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. with a brand new video for you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Bye.